money fast on this side. I think I'm Big Meech.
What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ajiona and we are locked in. We know that Meech just got to connect Cena from behind K9's back, and K9 actually gracefully stepped down and announced that Meech is officially a boss. But now we're thinking, all right, 300 bricks, turn that into 600. How did the bricks get there? What's going on with this 20 million? It's a lot, but we're going to try to link things together and figure out why the $20 million is owed, how the bricks were already there, and what's the next move for Meech, Cena, Terry, BMF, in this big ass partnership that we got moving forward. Now, before we jump into this and break it down, if you like BMF content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram right here. Now, we got 300 bricks, y'all. It's time to make the work do work and get this money back, because we got to pay off that 20 million debt that K9 had built up. So let's jump into it. How are we going to move forward with this new connect? We're going to jump right into them getting down to St. Martin, because we already know they were trying to get things together, making travel plans to go down there. Terry did sneak guns onto the plane so they could take it down there just to have a little bit of protection. But once they get here, this is a whole different ball game. This isn't dealing with your local neighborhood dope man. This is the cartel. This is the real deal. Now, when they get here, they aren't too prepared because, as I said, this is new territory. They never experienced this before. So they get caught off a little bit off guard. So it's a mini vacation / business trip, but this should have been 1000% about business. And what I mean by that is, as soon as they touch down, I do agree, go get you a drink. But Meech seen a very attractive woman, and it turns out she ain't who she really is. Now, she's part of the cartel. And this is one reason Terry was smart about bringing protection, because you don't know who is who or who you can trust. That's why I say the cartel, this is different than going down to K9 spot and hanging out with Terry, hanging out with Sterling, B. Mickey. You see what I'm saying? It's totally different, because what does she do? She catches him off guard. She lures him upstairs, and we know what happens from there. Meech ends up getting set up by this woman and kidnapped. Now, of course, you don't know what the hell is going on, but it turns out she's working with the cartel. So she's going to have to be someone we watch, because it looks like she might be coming back and forth to the States, and she's going to be the liaison between Cena, Meech, and Terry. We're going to have to watch her very, very closely, because one thing we know about women, when they're this powerful, oh yeah, they're going to have a lot of control. And she's basically the one that's kind of an enforcer for Cena. After we seen what she told Meech to do, she lured Meech up here because Meech is the guy that's supposed to be talking business. Then she told Meech to strip down because they don't want any wires, and to get in the pool with Cena. Now, the boys are going to have to know that Cena is a very powerful man, from how they got set up coming in here, from the money that K9 owes, $20 million worth of product. Cena's about his business. Now, Terry knows a little bit of Spanish, but they tell Terry to stay here. So I can only imagine what's going through their heads each time that they go to another section of this building. First it was the bar, then it was the room, and then it was a kidnapping, then it's to this bar, then it's going to the swimming pool, Terry having to stay back. So Cena, he has a lot of precautions that he has to go over before he can really trust anybody, especially because somebody by the name of K9 is doing the same that they're doing. Some people from Detroit wanting to do a little bit of business, but we don't know if we can trust them all the way. So Cena is taking everything how he's supposed to, and Meech and Terry, they're going along with it. I did a little digging, but I couldn't find anything on her. They just have her listed as call girl, so I was thinking she might be the liaison between Cena and Meech, but it don't look like she's gonna be that important. Maybe moving forward they might give her a name, who knows. But she tells Meech, take the clothes off, get in the water. Now, we know that they're here for 100 bricks, and they're going to need 100 bricks to get started, and Terry already did the numbers. Terry is saying with 100 bricks, you'll double that 20 million to be paid off, you'll be good to go. But we hear Cena say that he is going to give them 300 bricks instead of the 100. Now, just like Meech and Terry thinking, how is he going to get that 300 bricks to the States? Well, he tells them that the 300 bricks is already in the States. And the reason that 300 bricks is already in the States is because you remember, there's supposed to be a partnership between Cena and K9. K9 didn't pay the $20 million. The 300 bricks that were there, that was intended for K9 to sell, but K9 never did it. probably because he didn't have the money for it. But now Meech and Terry hear this, and of course 300 bricks is 3 times what they wanted to start with, but they see that Cena isn't playing around. We've seen everything leading up to this. Cena's not to play around with. K9 said back in blood, but he don't really want to go to war. So now this is the perfect opportunity for Cena to win and for Meech to win. But Meech said they're always going to be on time. They're always going to be dependable. Now, he's going to have to hold up to that because Cena, he already almost took an L with 20 M's. So if you guys are saying I can double all of that, then you're definitely going to need to do it. And we know if Meech has a challenge, he's going to go ahead and try to complete that. All the dope is inside of computers, inside of shipping containers, just waiting to be picked up. K9 had an endless supply of bricks, but he dropped the ball. Now we also find out that his cousin Ray was going behind everybody's back and Sterling pops him. So Meech, BMF is starting to form right in front of our eyes, and it's starting to be a solid organization that you can actually depend on. But now, since we're dealing with the cartel directly, the pure connect, whoever's around Meech and Terry, they're going to have to watch even closer because you can't trust anybody in this game. And we thought that there was going to be an issue between Meech and K9 when he met him, but what did we see? K9 is sticking to everything that he was saying about family, and family forgives family. The only thing is Ray was double crossing everybody, so he's gone, and we see K9 actually tell Meech that you're a boss now, and he takes a step back. So him and Boom will have to cop from Meech, and all of the other players in Detroit will also. So Soul Night next month, oh, it's gonna be crazy when Meech walk up in there. But at least we know that K9 is in line and he's gonna work with Meech and Terry. He has no other option unless he leaves the game. Now on the other hand, what about Boom? I'm not sure how the whole Boom scenario is gonna work out. Meech did tell Terry that that's his problem that he needs to worry about. These 300 bricks are not dealing with what Boom got going on unless Terry gets his cut, and he's doing a little bit. But right now, K9 fell in line. We got Sterling with us, so it's looking good. Let me know what you guys think about the connect though. Are there going to be any issues from K9 moving forward, Boom moving forward, or are we going to have to worry about not having all of the money on time to pay back the cartel? All right, let me know what you think about the whole cartel and moving forward. Is BMF officially here now, or do we still got to worry about K9 and Boom in the background? Because it looks like Cena is trusting these young men. Hopefully they get that first payment on time. We got to have the first payment on time. No excuses. Let me know what you think. I'm MoDJ. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.